Van Tests is on the line now from Amsterdam. And Fernande, let's start with that. Why is it that these restrictions are being eased despite a spike in COVID infections?
Well, the Prime Minister last night, Mahdia, said that he was really testing the limits of what was possible, and that is due to the pressures of society. Now, there have been large protests here over the past week. Mayors said they were having trouble enforcing the rules. The police also said they were struggling. There were concerns about mental health, and the cultural sector also staged a large-scale protest last week as hair salons and hairdressers could open, but cultural institutions still had to remain closed. So the government really responding to public pressure that it was too much, especially as countries around the Netherlands, of course, do not have these strict restrictions in place at all. So the government really trying to listen to pressure from society. That's why.
And Fernande, we can see you out and about there, people in cafes just behind you. Is it busy in Amsterdam? Are people pleased that these restrictions are being eased?
Yes, people are extremely pleased, Nadia. I made the rounds. Some cafes said regulars were queuing up as they opened their doors at 8 a.m. this morning. Others say it's not busy yet. Of course, this last-minute announcement, lots of cafes and restaurants only found out that this was happening late last night, has caused a scramble with suppliers. Some restaurants say they're receiving lots and lots of bookings, but they just don't have the capacity to reopen as yet, as it was such a last-minute decision. But lots of people here saying that they're happy that they can return to bars and restaurants and to cultural life after that more than month of lockdown. Despite the infections rising, people are not so concerned just because the number of people being admitted to hospital, although slightly up, is not as high as the people in intensive care units. Now, the reason for that dropping is the reason that things can reopen here. And most people seem to be breathing a collective sigh of relief and hope it will be staying that way because these restrictions will remain in place for the next 6 weeks.
Fernande van Tests, go get yourself a cup of coffee. Thanks very much indeed for your reporting today from Amsterdam there.